LNKTV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network presents Prairie Wolves basketball. Today it's a conference matchup featuring the Dewhawks of Loras College and your Nebraska Wesleyan University Prairie Wolves. This game is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University. Now let's take you out to Snyder Arena with Jeff Moats and John Harris.
It's Iowa Conference women's basketball right here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network here on LNK-TV. Welcome to Snyder Arena in a very important matchup here in women's basketball tonight between Nebraska Wesleyan and Loras College. Along with John Harris, I'm Jeff Moats. John, as we look at this matchup tonight, this is very important for Nebraska Wesleyan. They're 7th in the Iowa Conference standings. Loras, they're 5th. There's only 6 teams that can qualify for that conference tournament. This is a big game tonight for the Prairie Wolves.
Oh, it is huge, Jeff. Again, only 6 teams. Nebraska Wesleyan wants to get in. This has been a dream season for Coach Dixon and this team. Can't stop today.
Well, the one thing that's going to change is the lineup a little bit tonight. Ann Schulte went down with a season-ending knee injury on Saturday, so Claire Phillips is going to take her spot in the starting lineup.
Well, Schulte is the junkyard dog of this team. Hands in the passing lane, steals, run-outs, the whole deal. Claire Phillips has big shoes to fill, but she can do it. Need that energy, need that aggressiveness. She's going to have to play that way today.
Talk about that energy. How about Caitlin Navratil, the team's leading scorer for Nebraska Wesleyan? She's shooting almost 53% from the three-point range this season. In fact, she's one of these key players that Loras has got to stop tonight.
Well, she's not a shooter. She's a scorer. She knows how to put the ball in the basket in any number of ways, and we've seen it over the course of this season. She's going to need some help tonight, Jeff, to get this done. She's going to need Delgado. She's going to need Tramer. She's going to need a lot of help to get this win here tonight.
Now, what about Loras College? We got Marissa Schrader, who's going to be a key player to keep an eye on. She leads the team in double figures, as does Addie Oberman. 2 key players that Wesleyan needs to stop.
Well, indeed they do, and it's going to be tough defense, and Coach Dixon wants an up-tempo game. Nebraska Wesleyan's going to have to play hands in the pass lane, get the loose balls, 50-50, rebound, the whole deal. We need it tonight.
Can the Dewhawks hang with the Prairie Wolves? We'll find out next. Sit back and enjoy this one. Nebraska Wesleyan, Loras College, the Prairie Wolves and the Dewhawks are next on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first Filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
And we're back at the home of Maria Wright, who just scored major points by recycling. Let's go to replay. Look, there's a package.
Nick, starting April 1st, corrugated cardboard. See that ripple? It must be kept out of the trash. It's not garbage.
Both the garbage can and the recycling bin are open. Maria takes it to the bin. It's good!
Maria uses easy curbside pickup, but you can recycle for free at any public drop-off site.
Join the team.
And take it to the bin. Learn more at recycle.lincoln.ne.gov.
Along with John Harris, I'm Jeff Moats here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network here on LNK-TV as Nebraska Wesleyan being introduced as we bring you the starting lineups here for the Prairie Wolves. There you see Caitlin Navratil, the leading scorer, Audra Tramer, the senior, Claire Phillips in place of the injured Ann Schulte, Macy Gustafson, the freshman, from Osceola getting the start, and Carly Bostic getting the start as well in the post for Sam Dixon. Now for the Loras College Dewhawks, here's how they'll start. They're going to go with Chapman, Oberman, Schrader, but instead of Stanek and Stokes, it'll be Kelly Barzowski that will get the start along with Jess Brown. Those are the 2 guards that are going to be in the lineup in place of Stokes and Stanek tonight here for Loras College. There you see the Dewhawks on the right, Wesleyan on the left here as we get ready to tip things off tonight. The officials are Zach Frost and Schroeder and Jake Dilsaver. So we get ready to tip it off. Loras will go from right to left and Wesleyan left to right. There you see Loras College with the purple and gold uniforms. Wesleyan in the home whites, of course, with the gold numerals, gold and black trim.
Yeah, Jeff, the Duhawks coming here having won 6 out of their last 7 games, so they really have picked it up, as have many of the other teams. Wesleyan's been kind of stumbling a little bit, Jeff, in these last couple games, last 2 losses, and so they really have to pick it up here tonight.
Tip is up, and it's going to be controlled by Loras College, and we're underway with this basketball game. This is very important. One of these teams, whoever wins this one tonight, could be that 6th team into that Iowa Conference tournament. Shot up and in underneath, and the basket falls for Marissa Schrader. So there's the first basket of the game here for Loras College.
Yeah, Tramer has to come and do a better job of helping, Jeff. She had the backside help, didn't get there fast enough.
Tramer, 15-footer on the way, can't finish it, and the rebound back the other way. Addie Oberman will bring it.
Yeah, she's going to have to find the basket here today for Wesleyan to have a chance.
There's Miranda Chapman, skips over to the far side. Borzowski back over here on the skip left side. Jess Brown. Chapman, baseline jumper on the way, is good for Schrader.
Boy, they've come out 2 shots, 2 baskets.
4-0 start here for the Duhawks.
Yeah, Wesleyan has to get off to a faster start. They've been just getting off a little bit too slow lately, Jeff.
Here's Navratil forcing up a 15-footer, and she got it to go.
Nice job by Navratil. She makes the mid-range, from long range, mid-range, it doesn't matter to her. Somebody's got to stop ball.
On the break, Borzowski was looking inside.
Yeah, she got too deep, Jeff. She got past the free throw line before she gave up the ball. That's far too deep.
Borzowski out top. Brown, here's a 3 on the way. That misses, and a rebound to Bostic. Here come the Prairie Wolves the other way. Phillips, Navratil, and now Gustafson.
Yeah, Bostic's got to do something in there. Got to make a move.
15-footer can't go for Bostic. Back the other way. Here come the Duhawks. Good help defense from Phillips, taking the ball away that time from Oberman.
Just like Schulte. That's what Schulte does so much of.
Swinging it over now. Here's Phillips. Gustafson was open, but they go back out. Now back to Gustafson with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, she was open early, didn't get her, but found her on the the back around, and she splashes it.
Tied at 4. To the other end, the basket up and in for Borzowski.
Somebody's got to stop ball, Jeff. They're getting too deep into the lane.
Let's see what Wesleyan can do here on this trip down the court. Tramer into the high post of Bostic. Recovers, and now Phillips.
Bostic needs to get a little deeper so she can make a move toward the basket.
Shot clock at 7. Navratil on the move. Down to 4. She'll take the jumper. Can't finish it. And the rebound underneath to Oberman. Now Chapman will slow it down, and they'll run a half-court offense here with 7 minutes left here in this first quarter. Borzowski bottled up. Oberman. Bank shot. Rims around and through.
Too easy. Just uncontested. Give a good team like that these easy looks, they're going to put them down.
So the lead back at 4. Nice entry pass, but Bostic goes underneath. And the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Loras, and it will stay with Wesleyan.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Well, the way it went for Bostic underneath, it went under the basket, hit the bottom of the backboard, and went out of bounds. I thought that was off of Wesleyan. But the Prairie Wolves will maintain possession. Nice inbounds pass, wide open off the curl. Basket up and in for Sydney Scupa.
Yeah, that's the easiest basket she's going to get tonight. A great job of just patience. You got 5 seconds when you're out of bounds.
Here's Loras. Nice skip pass underneath, and a foul going to be called against Tramer off the feed to Taylor Walker.
Yeah, defensive rotations have to get better for Nebraska Wesleyan. We're losing Loras College players. Dewhawks are getting behind. We can see it here. We can see it. There she is right there. And Tramer gives it the old heave-ho out of bounds. Can't lose sight of the ball. We see that so often, Jeff. Too much of that.
Here's a three from the left side. Can't finish it that time. That was Chapman, and now Macy Gustafson with the basketball. Quickly up the floor. KK Mack. Now to Gustafson. And Mackenzie Delgado. Down inside, Gustafson. Back out. Nope, she's going to be called for traveling.
Yeah, she's got to go up, Jeff. She's got to go up with the ball. She's right there, 3-4 feet from the basket. Make a play, make the referees make a call.
So back the other way. Wesleyan hanging in there, though, but Loras has come out with a little bit of fire.
Well, again, 6 out of the last 7 games, so as the young people say, they're not scared.
Good pass. Drive to the basket, up and in. Basket goes for Mackenzie Kramer.
Yeah, bad footwork by Wesleyan. You got to get in front of the player. Just can't wave your hand at them. That's not going to stop them. You got to get in front, move your feet. That's what those drills are for.
Navratil, here's Mack for a three, hits it.
Boy, that's nice. A nice look. She eyed and spied it. Got it.
That's a big shot, and now a steal. Nope, they're going to call a foul on Navratil. Had contact there with Miranda Chapman.
Coach Dixon's going to take a walk down the sideline. The camera's on him. She actually turned right into Navratil for the steal, so Dilsever saw it differently, obviously.
Second personal, or rather second team foul against Wesleyan. The first personal in Navratil. Loras just trying to work against that man-to-man here.
And it's supposed to be a pressure man-to-man.
And that's a good job as Maddie Hinshaw forces the turnover in front of the Wesleyan bench. That ought to please Sam Dixon. There you see, first-year head coach.
Yeah, he wants an aggressive man-to-man defense, Jeff. He wants you on the ball, making it difficult for them to pass. Oh, hit the referee.
Taken away, back to the other direction. Layup up and in for Sierra Hutchins.
Yeah, give the assist to the referee on that one.
12-9 lead here, and what do we got? A foul on the drive to the basket.
And that's good by Delgado. You know, we know her as primarily a spot-up shooter, but that time she gives a little ball fake and then gets down the baseline. And, of course, we know you never give up the baseline.
And if you go baseline, you got to force them to the baseline and try to force them out of bounds. And don't give them an open path to the basket.
Weston has to move the ball quickly. Can't. Oh, good move.
Hinshaw on a spin move, trying to force her way up, and then she's called for traveling. Got bottled up on the double team.
Yeah, had the ball down a little bit too low. If she could have kept it maybe chest high, she could have got it up to the basket, but she turned right into the meat of the defense.
4:30 remaining. We're in this first period here. 12-9 lead for Loras. They break the pressure. Hannah Stokes.
Oh, that was a push off.
Warzowski with it now, back out front in the hands of Walker. Out top, Hutchins. Shot clock at 10.
Oh,
nice
boy.
Feed down the baseline, basket up and in for Kramer.
KK Mack lost contain there, lost her player. Got right behind her, Jeff. Got to keep your eye on the player and the ball.
Delgado, here's a three on the way, and she splashes it.
Hey, there it is from downtown. And that's what we know her for. And we need more of that tonight from her.
Back to within 2 here for the Prairie Wolves. Again, that pressure broken by Loras. And now a collision as Barzowski was driving in toward the key, and Sydney Scupa will commit the foul.
Little hammer right there, a little WWE action. I know you enjoyed at least half of the WWE the other day.
Take a look at this again.
Boom.
A collision there on the right side of the key.
Basketball is not a physical sport. Oh, look at that.
And that's the thing a lot of people don't realize in this day and age. It's become physical.
Yes, it has. And more physical.
There's a steal for Delgado. Scupa. Hinshaw, now to Mack. Back to Hinshaw.
Got Nishida in now. She has to be aggressive at the point guard position, make the right decisions.
Shot clock at 6. Nishida throws the ball away. Thought somebody was going to cut to the basket like Delgado.
Yeah, she did. She thought Delgado was going to go down the baseline. Tried to split the defense like a quarterback. Delgado didn't make the move.
So the pressure is on. Now Loras breaks it. They got numbers. Here's a floater on the way. Doesn't fall for Barzowski, and Skupa with a rebound.
That's a nice board by Skupa. Got to move it quickly.
Just a 2-point differential. That's it. Good ball movement by Wesley, and Henshaw takes it in the key, puts up a runner, doesn't fall, but she draws the contact, and she'll try to make up for it.
That's a great job with the drive and the left hand there, trying to make the basket. And again, I see so much of this ball fake. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She tipped it there, gets around her. Now she's going to go up the left hand. Make the referee make a call. That's a great job by Skupa.
Free throw up and in for Henshaw. She knocks it down.
Sorry. Delgado's going to become an assistant coach here for a second.
Sandra Tramer checks back in for the Prairie Wolves.
And between Tramer and Claire Phillips, anything you get out of KK Mack and some of those others, that's gravy. But Gustafson, Tramer, I mean, they got to give, and Claire Phillips, they have to give you something substantive tonight.
Tied at 14 here. We're closing in rather on 2.5 minutes here in this first period. Oberman.
She did some dribbling magician work there.
No hesitation that time. And the skip pass taken away by Phillips. Nishida will slow it down. Phillips in the corner. Here's a 3 on the way, and it's going to be an air ball.
Rushed it. Rushed it.
Wide open, turnaround 15-footer, rattles in that time for Oberman.
Yeah, that's what happened. She rushed, Claire Phillips rushed that shot. Oberman didn't rush hers.
Phillips to the basket, misses the layup, tipped around, offensive board for Skupa, back up and in.
A little dirty work by Skupa. Got to have that. Got to win that 50-50 rebound.
Across the timeline, spin move, shot on the way off the glass and in.
Oh, that's nice.
Hannah Stokes with her first basket.
Oh, that's nice.
Prairie Wolves with the ball here as we close in the final 90 seconds of this first quarter. Here's Tramer. Henshaw. Shot clock at 10. Here's Tramer forcing up a 3 off the iron. As you know, we alluded to this quite a bit through the season. These rims are very soft. Dribble trying to the basket, and Oberman gets it to go.
Yeah, you got to move your body. You're giving up too many easy layups if you're Wesley. You can't do that. Again, this team is fighting for their playoff lives as well.
Very important game tonight here in Lincoln.
And this game here may determine the postseason for both teams.
Shot clock at 10, 30-second differential between that and the game clock. We're down to 5. Nishida with 3. Far corner Phillips, 3 on the way. Good. Right before the buzzer on the shot clock. And Claire Phillips knocks it down. Back to within 1. Brown out far side. Barzowski, 3 on the way from the top. Oberman hits it.
Oh, my goodness. She eyed it and spied it. Got it to go down.
She's got 9.
And they're getting so... The looks are so comfortable, Jeff. That was just, she had all day to take that shot.
Down to the final 5 seconds here of this first quarter. Nishida with 3, pulls up, 3 on the way, off, no good, and that's how the first quarter ends. And we're through 1 quarter of play here at Snyder Arena in this women's matchup. 9 points already, though, for Addie Oberman of Loras College as they lead the Prairie Wolves by 4 as we head to quarter number 2 after you see this.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences designed From personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University, NWU.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
We're back at Snyder Arena along with John Harris. I'm Jeff Moats. Looking at some of the stats, Loras College 11 of 14 from the field for 79%. They're 1 of 3 from three-point range. Wesleyan shooting 47%, 7 of 15 shooting from the field, 3 of 6 from the arc for 50%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
And what's happening, Jeff, as Loras breaks that press, they are attacking the basket, and they're getting too many layups and too many easy, uncontested layups, and that's going to definitely get your field goal percentage up.
Each team with 4 turnovers, by the way. So we begin the second quarter. Phillips, there's a turnover. That's turnover number 5 for the Prairie Wolves.
Yeah, didn't exactly know what she was doing there.
Chapman, far side over to Lawrence Stanek. Into the high post.
Got to keep an eye on Navratil. They throw that ball there at the free throw line. She'll come by and pick a pocket.
Shot clock at 8. Stokes down to 2, down to 1, and they're going to force up a 3. It's going to be long. And Loras kind of lost track of time. And so the shot clock violation will give Wesleyan the basketball back. Good defense.
Yeah, Coach Hines is not happy with that at all. And by contrast, Coach Dixon is very pleased.
Scupa off the curl. Here's Tramer. Navratil for a 3, missing it. And the rebound.
Oh, look at that.
And a steal in the backcourt. Phillips with a basket.
And that's exactly what Schulte does. Phillips says, I'm going to play a little. And Schulte there steals the ball, gets an easy layup. Wesleyan needed that.
Down to a 2-point lead. Bounce pass inside. Shot underneath. Cannot fall. Goes over the rim for Schrader. Navratil to Tramer for a 3. Short.
Boy, long 3. She's got to get some of those to fall.
Here's Hutchins in the front court. Now Chapman will take the triple from the corner. Can't finish it. Phillips with a board. In transition, there's numbers for Wesleyan. Good ball movement. Phillips picks it up. Navratil moving that ball around. Good ball movement. Shot clock at 10. Here's a runner in the lane from Phillips, and she can't finish it, but she's fouled.
And we talked about it, Jeff, in the open. Effort and aggressiveness from Claire Phillips. Big shoes to fill here today, as Schulte is an assistant coach over there with the leg injury. And so Claire Phillips has to be aggressive. We saw that on the steal and the basket from her. More of the same is necessary and needed.
Phillips hits the first free throw. 6 for her in this game already. Yeah. Phillips, the 5'9 junior out of Palmyra, just down Highway 2 from Lincoln to the southeast.
And she has the requisite skills. She can do it. But again, she has to take her offense very seriously.
Short on it at that time, got her own rebound, but a tie for the basketball, and the alternating arrow points to Loras.
Now Bostic's back in the ball game, and we got to look at her stat line. 0 for 2 from the field thus far. Has 1 rebound, so we got to get some points out of her down in the post. I think her being at the free throw line does not afford her the opportunity to get the points that she can get.
Addie Oberman breaks the pressure, gets it back out. They'll try to set up. Here's Hutchins. Quickly inside, backing away on the post-up. Traveling call instead against Schrader.
Freshman from Bellevue, Iowa. At 6'1". Leading this team almost 12 points and about 13 points in conference play.
Navratil to Gustafson. Lost the ball out of bounds, last touch by Oberman. It will stay with Wesleyan.
Yeah, Gustafson, got to get a little bit more out of her tonight as well. She's been playing well since she's been inserted in this starting lineup.
Shot clock down to 10. Delgado. Here's Mack for a three. Rattles it home.
That's a nice job of swinging that deal around. KK Mack out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, gets it done.
25-23 lead for Wesleyan.
You got Wesleyan scrambling here on defense.
Nice skip over to Chapman, one dribble. To Oberman, now to Hutchins. Hutchins will attack, nice bounce pass, nice dish across the lane. Short-armed at that time was Oberman, got her own rebound, whipped back up, had it knocked out of her hands though. And it will stay with Loras.
Boy, she was there, Addie Oberman, point blank, as she's gonna check out here. She was right there, just couldn't get it over the rim. And Delgado swiped it out of her hand, out of bounds. Oh,
nice inbounds pass. Nobody was there to deny the inbounds to Schrader, and she puts it up and in.
Lost the ball again.
Tied at 25. Delgado for a three. Can't connect on that. And the rebound to Loras.
Boy, nice block out there by Schrader.
Chapman to Hutchins. Schrader. They move the ball around.
Crisply. With purpose.
This is a very fundamentally sound team.
Look at that.
Nice feed on the bounce pass up and in for Schrader. Give the assist to Chapman that time.
For some reason, Jeff, I mean, Wesleyan's only down 2 points, and it sure feels like it's more than that.
Here's a drive to the basket, short arm by Gustafson. And now she's going to commit the foul.
Boy, had the shot down the baseline, made a great move. And you said it right, short-armed it, and then compounds the miss. Ball fake down the baseline, good move, right there. Didn't get it over the rim, and then compounds it with the foul here on Walker.
So we're under 6 minutes left here in this first half. Here's a three from the left corner. That one doesn't fall for Kramer. And here comes Navratil. Mack from the left wing for a three, missing it. Offensive board and put back for Scupa.
Oh, that's nice. Nice job by Scupa. She's paid some good dividends here. That's her 6th point of the night.
Now we got a foul in the backcourt. Looks like it's on Mack.
I'm just thinking every time KK Mack shoots the ball, it's going to go down, Jeff. 2 for 3 so far. Get a look at the fans here.
Yeah, some folks out here tonight to enjoy this one.
Sun came out a little bit today.
Yeah.
Start to melt some of this snow here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Now we're supposed to get another round of it this weekend.
Yeah, I didn't have to do so much in my driveway. It's time for a condominium.
Schrader with a reverse. Nice feed,
nice.
and Schrader with the reverse.
Boy, she's talented. That's a good look.
That's 10 for her, by the way.
She's already almost at her average in conference here in the first half.
Mack on the move. Draws the blocking foul.
A little one-on-one action there, Jeff. I didn't know what KK Mack was doing. You know, we see in contrast, Loras moving the ball around the horn. You know, you don't get single-minded here.
Riley Eckhart is called for the foul. I believe that's going to be on her. No, they're going to call it. Yep, it is on Eckhart.
Yeah, if you got something, go ahead and take it. But, you know, don't forget the teammates here.
So with 5 minutes left here in the half, Wesleyan down 2, trying to get some momentum going on offense. They've been playing catch-up. They had a brief lead, and that's pretty much what's been going on here this entire game.
Yeah, they've been scrambling on offense and on defense.
Navratil, three on the way. Barely grazed the rim. And a fight for the basketball picked up by Eckhart.
Don't think she tried to throw it behind her back, but she did.
Well, we'll give her credit for it. Now a takeaway by
Look at
Gustafson. A la Dave Cowens.
Now can they capitalize with Gustafson back in the play here?
Spin move. Got away with a walk. Here's Mack for a three, missing it. And Schrader clears the board.
Boy, at 6'1", just a little bit taller than Scupa, was able to go right over the top of her for the rebound.
4 minutes to go.
What an effort by Gustafson.
Lob from Brown to Schrader. One dribble up and in.
Yeah, she tried to go for the steal. You got to make sure you can get that on a talented player like Schrader.
Here's Delgado with a rare shot at the basket from close range, and she draws the foul.
But I like that, Jeff, about her. I mean, she's been such a, an outside shooter, and they said, hey, listen, she's going to take it upon herself to try to get to the basket. And I think what happened on that move by Gustafson, she went right into Schulte, who was on the bench, and that's an added injury to her. It challenged her. She's back on the training table.
Well, she tore her ACL, I believe.
And she's back on the training table as Gustafson went into the bench and may have banged right into that leg again. Oh, my goodness.
Now, Delgado hits the free throw, but again, it's a season-ending knee injury for Ann Schulte, and that's one thing that you don't wish upon anybody, of course, is something like that to happen, especially to a great player like Schulte. Schrader can't connect on the three. Here comes Wesleyan the other way. Navratil will slow it down. Mack trying to look in, nothing there. Wesleyan just trying to find some rhythm here. They really can't settle into a groove. Hinshaw will take the three. It's short, but Mack to the rescue, flicks it over her head.
And she gets the foul. See what happens here. Did it hit something that it wasn't supposed to?
Not sure.
I thought
Let's
it was an
take a
air
look.
ball. Okay, she picks it up, throws it up in the air. I don't know what the discussion would be. She caught an air ball.
Let's take a look at this again. Here's the air ball shot from Hinshaw.
And then she throws it up in the air. Okay.
So was there contact?
So it should be Wesleyan ball, whatever happens. Either Mack should be on the free throw line or Wesleyan should have the ball. And so Coach Heinzen is going.
Well, whatever the case is, he's not agreeing with it.
Well, Wesleyan got the ball.
Right.
KK Mack got the ball and threw it up toward the basket. But I thought there might have been a foul, but alas, it is not to be.
Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. Navratil doesn't fall. Follow up from Gustafson, or check that out, was McKenna Grease. And now a time for the basketball. We'll stay with Wesleyan.
That's the hustle Wesleyan needs. Tramer's coming back in the ball game. We got to get some points out of her, Jeff. Delgado has given us some good minutes. She has 4 points, but of late, Tramer has 0. Now we're trying to figure out who to give the ball to on the alternating possession.
Well, Wesleyan will have it. Tramer. Here's Grease. Back to Tramer. Mack. Navratil for a 3. Off. And the rebound, Addie Oberman.
1 of 6 here, Navratil.
Oberman splits the defense, puts it up, and she's fouled.
Coach Dixon wants to travel.
Two shots here for Addie Oberman. Take a look at this again on the
Let's see
break.
if we did get a travel here. Well, yeah, she took something. She did something there.
Free throw from Oberman is up and in. That's 10 for her. Oberman is a junior, or senior rather.
Yeah, she might have did a little Tiny Tim tiptoeing through the tulips. And for those who may not know who Tiny Tim is, Google
Played a
him.
ukulele.
Google him. Spent a whole lot of time on Laugh In.
Free throw is good for Oberman.
With Artie Johnson and Goldie Hawn. Oh, look at that pass.
Look at that feed. Grease can't finish it, though. Phillips regains control and back out to Nishida, who will set up the offense.
Boy, she was right there point blank, Jeff. Got to get something out of this trip.
Entry pass knocked out of there. Will stay with Wesleyan.
Wesleyan in these kind of high-risk passes, Jeff. And not the simple pass, but pretty high risk between players.
Well, it's about taking care of the basketball.
Indeed it is.
Tramer, out it goes Nishida.
We've got a 2-1-2 zone defense here, and pretty long and lean.
Inside, Gustafson, nice dish to Phillips, going to the basket, misses it, but she's fouled.
Thought Gustafson may have taken a couple steps herself, but nice look on the turn to Claire Phillips, and Claire Phillips back at the line. Let's see if she took any steps here. A nice aggressive take by Phillips.
Phillips hits the first free throw.
Adds to her total. 7 points in this ball game. Need that from her.
Hits them both.
Wesleyan staying close, Jeff.
Still a one-possession game here for Loras College, and Nishida gets the steal. That's huge.
Players were calling Wolf, but she didn't hear, obviously.
Gustafson in the corner. Tramer. Now Nishida with under 2 to go. Shot clock at 5. Phillips with 3. Phillips with a fadeaway runner. Shot clock violation, did not draw iron.
Wesleyan again struggling, scrambling on offense. Not the crisp passing we're seeing down on the other end. Trying to make something happen within the last 10 seconds. That zone, that trap is not yet to pay dividends.
How about Phillips trying to battle for that ball? Oberman following up with it. Trying to go up to the basket to draw the foul, and she did. She'll shoot 2 shots, and it's...
And Coach Dix is looking for a jump ball.
Audra Tramer is going to be whistled for the foul. There you see it again.
Okay,
look
that's
at
a
that.
jump ball right there. I think that's Nishida who put her hand in there. That's a jump ball.
Free throw on the way is good.
Boy.
For Oberman.
Missed a call there.
And as you know, no replay.
No replay, no. I don't know if you can replay that anyway, so.
Free throw good. And the lead back at 5. Wesleyan needs a big shot on this possession. They need to take care of the basketball as they face the zone. Cross the lane, bounce pass from Gustafson, and Phillips couldn't handle it. That's one of the more dangerous passes you can make. If you're going to make that pass, you got to make sure that the lane is open and get it right to him.
Yeah, you can't afford to give the ball away like that.
Pressure broken. Hutchins, nice defense from Grease, but they're going to say it's out of bounds as Hutchins was trying to throw it off of Delgado to go out of bounds and maintain possession, but it backfires.
Hit off her while she was standing out of bounds. Had not established herself back in the court. Picked up her dribble. A no-no, that far out.
Here's a steal. Back the other way. Kramer now underneath the Oberman, who lays it up and in, and timeout called by Sam Dixon. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside really quick. The lead at 7 for Loras College.
And we're back at the home of Maria Wright, who just scored major points by recycling. Let's go to replay. Look, there's a package.
Nick, starting April 1st, corrugated cardboard. See that ripple? It must be kept out of the trash. It's not garbage.
Both the garbage can and the recycling bin are open. Maria takes it to the bin. It's good!
Maria uses easy curbside pickup, but you can recycle for free at any public drop-off site.
Join the team.
And take it to the bin. Learn more at recycle.lincoln.ne.gov.
Back here at Snyder Arena on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Strike up the band, and then they stop. What happened?
Wesleyan shooting 32% from the field. Loras now 64%.
Yeah, Wesleyan shooting mostly from outside. Loras shooting mostly from inside. And there we go again.
And here's a steal. Another loose ball. 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock, by the way. Down inside, a high-low, up and in.
Yeah, another layup for Loras.
Hannah Stokes. The lead at 9. We're down to 13 seconds here before halftime. Good denial that time by Kramer. Will stay with Wesleyan with 9 seconds on the clock.
You can't throw the ball 8 feet when the player's standing right there. You got to dribble toward and make a bounce pass.
Down to 2, down to 1, and they're not going to get a shot off as Loras uses the zone to stymie Nebraska Wesleyan here in the second quarter of play. But the Dewhawks of Loras College, extending that lead out to 9 as they lead the Prairie Wolves 39-30. Back with more in just a few moments on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Lincoln Electric System is proud to serve the Lincoln area. We can't imagine a better community to work for, so we owe it to our customers and team members to be something even better. That's why we're striving to be the world's best energy company. The kind of people who work for us are the kind of people who will get us there. Reliable people who believe in safety, integrity, and most of all, serving their neighbors. And at LES, the professionals who work here stay here. The reasons are many. You'll get the technology and training you need to succeed and advance. Benefits that allow you to take care of your family's needs and goals. You'll do important work to help create a sustainable energy future for us all. If you are starting your professional journey with LES, you will gain experience in our wide-ranging internship programs. At the end of the day, people stay here, we believe, for a very simple reason. LES is a great place to work, to build a career, and to do something that matters. It's all because we are local people serving local people.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Snyder Arena as we recap the first half stats here before we start the second half. There you see the stats, 17 of 26 from the field for Loras College.
When you're close to the basket, that helps.
Man, they're shooting 65% from the field, 1 of 7 from behind the arc, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Wesleyan, 32% from the field and 10 of 31. 27% from three-point range. They're 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Look at the points in the paint. Loras College with 26 to Wesleyan's 8.
Boy, that'll get it done right there.
Turnovers, they're even. Rebounds, one rebound advantage there for Wesleyan, and the points off turnovers in favor of Loras. But what was it, 26-8 points in the paint comparison in favor of Loras.
And we look at the rebounding, the defensive rebounds, 14-8 for. Now we got offensive rebounds. Wesleyan has 8-1 on offense in terms of rebounding, but Wesleyan's getting one and done on. It looks like one and done, but no, they're getting rebounds, but not finishing because they're shooting most of their shots from the outside. They have to find a way to get through this Dewhawk zone or even man-to-man and get closer to the basket. 28-6 points in the paint.
Now Miranda Champman trying to play keep away with Caitlin Navratil. Nice dish across the lane. Hutchins misses the layup, cutting toward the basket.
Again, somebody lost their player. Left Tramer out on an island under the basket.
You're always told Man U ball.
And that's a nice break to the basket by Hutchins. She's going to get a chance for 2 from the line.
Free throw from Hutchins is up and in.
Yeah, right off the top of her head. Look at that.
4 points for her. Of the players that scored in the second quarter for Loras, it was Oberman, Stokes, and Schrader. As Hutchins hits the free throw, she's got 4. Here's a 3, missing no good from the right side. Offensive board doesn't fall for Gustafson. Tipped around, and now Hutchins comes up with it.
5 on 4.
Definitely got numbers. Oberman in the lane on the post-up. Can't finish. Schrader recovers. Nice dish.
Oh, my goodness. What
And
a
it's
nice
Oberman
dish.
again.
You're right. Nice dish is right. Set the table. Wesleyan needs a basket. It needs one bad.
This is going to get out of hand here in a hurry if they don't respond. Nice scoop shot from Phillips.
Nice take from Claire Phillips.
And the lead down to 11 for Loras. In this all-time matchup, Loras leads it 5-2, and now a turnover underneath, and will go to Wesleyan. So the 8th time these teams have met, Loras with a 5-2 advantage. Earlier in the season, Wesleyan had overcome a 3-point halftime deficit to get their first conference win of the season.
Got to move the ball, move the ball, move the ball.
A lot of hesitation
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Got to make up your mind. What are you doing?
Reaching going to go against Loras College. I think this is going to go against Miranda Chapman.
Again, Wesleyan's kind of scrambling, Jeff. Not set on offense. It doesn't look like they're really sure exactly what they're doing. And maybe you can give some credit to Loras for that.
Delgado. Now to Phillips. Delgado open here on the wing. Navratil, step back jumper, good.
Yeah, she needs to find the range.
That's 4 for her.
Yeah, 1 of 6 in the first half from the field. Now 2 of 7. They need more from her. Again, a 20-point-a-game scorer.
Hutchins on the drive, and she can't finish it, but she's fouled.
Got to have a little bit more challenge than that if you're Gustafson. They're just kind of reaching.
Navratil, who came into the game tonight with 396 points of the season on that last basket, just hit the 400 mark for the year. And Hutchins hits the free throw.
And at 5'3", I mean, the smallest player on this floor.
Hutchins hits that one.
Inch taller than Nishida at 5'2".
45-34, Loras.
Got to keep moving.
That's the thing. There's a little bit of an undersized lineup for Wesleyan. Gustafson from the baseline can't get it to go, and Scupa battling for it, but it's last out of bounds, last touch by her.
Yeah, that was a nice roll. Coach Dixon said she was open, and she was just standing there. Gustafson was, and Claire Phillips couldn't find her. And this Loras team, Jeff, they're long.
They are tall and they are athletic. And on the other end, Schrader can't finish, but she's fouled.
See if that's Scupa. That's her 3rd foul. Look, she's going to toss it up there. Nice and high.
Free throw is up and in. Scupa picks up foul number 3, by the way, as Schrader hits the free throw.
From Bellevue, Iowa. Marquette Catholic.
Not sure where Bellevue, Iowa is located.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that.
I'll have to look that up. Here is Delgado, Navratil, Bostic, who we've not seen in quite a while.
See if she can make a move here.
Navratil. Here's a long 2-on-way from Bostic, and she gets it to go.
Yeah, got to get something out of her here. I think that's her first 2 points.
It is. Back to within 10 here, double team in the backcourt. Now they got numbers down the court. Here is a 3 up and in for Oberman.
Boy, a beautiful splash from downtown.
That's a right-in-your-face three-pointer.
Oh, man.
And
She had plenty of time to shoot it, too.
30-second timeout taken by Loras.
I'm taking one, too.
Lead at 13, 49-36, back after you see this.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Out of the timeout, Wesley with the basketball. Navratil. Bostic. Mack. A little dribbling and weaving. Delgado trying to force up a shot along the lane. And she's fouled. And we've seen more of that from her tonight.
And I like it. I like that she's not just settling, but getting to the basket. Again, putting herself in a position where she can get to the line. Nothing wrong with that.
Delgado hits the free throw, 5 for her. She's a sophomore from Waverly.
Sophomore, got a number of years to go. And again, she begins to find herself as an offensive player.
Can't hit the second one, though, and now the rebound to Loras.
The Wesleyan's not going to win this game on offense. They're going to win it on defense, and they got to pick it up here, get some stops.
Pass denied, taken away. Here comes Navratil. Navratil to the basket, puts it up and in.
Yeah, see, that's where it happens. The steal and the run out.
Now back within 10. Here's Hutchins to the basket, misses everything, but she's fouled.
And see, that's how you get it done there. You get the basket, you go under to the basket, you make the referees make a call, go right at the defensive player. And she didn't really have anything there, but she just keeps moving toward the defensive player, and that was Bostic, I believe. And she's back at the line to splash 2 from 15 feet.
Here you see Sierra Hutchins out of Cedar Rapids. You know, in Iowa, you get over there, it's not just wrestling. That's a big hotbed for basketball talent.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. And we've seen all the players, you know, at this level from Iowa schools. But I'll tell you what, we've seen some good players. And we're seeing a few more here tonight.
Here's Mack, Navratil, Delgado.
Wesleyan has one player from Iowa, Audra Tramer from Sioux City.
Transfer from Northwestern. Here's a one-hander and a turnaround there for Mack that doesn't fall.
That's not her forte there. Not at all.
Chapman gets it, skips it out now. Quickly moving it around to Barzowski, and then Kramer tries to throw it in on an entry pass. It's denied out of bounds.
Yeah, she's looking for Stokes. Stokes was all the way across on the other side, so that would have been a very tough pass to make. Yeah, it's tough to throw a 15-foot pass from the baseline down under the basket, particularly with players standing there. That's got to be time.
Loose ball picked up by Mack. Back the other way. Delgado. Bostic.
Make a move.
There you go. Off the glass.
There you go. Now that's what we're talking about right there. Make a move.
She heard you. Bostic with 4 and a steal by Delgado. She gets tangled up, and the alternating arrow points to Wesleyan.
Wesleyan will win this game on defense, and they are tops in this conference in steals. Tops in the division, as are the men with, of course, Ryan Garver, the player of the, a little traveling, didn't call it.
Andy Hinshaw, Bostic, Navratil, Mack into the corner, Delgado.
Oh!
And Delgado skips the pass out as Hinshaw was cutting down toward the basket.
You got to make sure the person's looking at you before you let the ball go. That's a big turnover, Jeff. A 2 or a 3 there cuts into that lead.
But can Loras capitalize off of that? There's Barzowski out top. Jess Brown. Back to Barzowski. Shot clock at 10. Entry pass inside to Stokes. And a reach-in foul on Bostic.
Yeah, Bostic's got to get her body around. You're going to go for that steal. You're not going to get it reaching around. And then if you go for that steal, you better make sure you can get it, because you're going to leave the Loras College Dewhawk with plenty of room to go straight to the basket.
Stokes misses the first free throw.
The iron kind there for Loras. (11 of 13, 84% from the free throw line for them. Wesleyan, 7 of 10, 70%.
Second free throw good for Stokes.
And you know that anytime you're on the road, Jeff, you got to make free throws.
And here is Navratil to the basket, this time drawing the contact on Jess Brown.
Yeah, she's got to pick it up. 6 points, 3 of 8 shooting in this game. And interestingly enough, she has not been to the free throw line until now, with 4 minutes, 11 seconds in the third quarter.
Free throw up and in. Navratil.
He's climbing the charts here, 6th all time in Wesleyan Prairie Wolf history. Single season, that is. And with games to go. So we got 2 more regular season games and then the tournament. So she can add to those numbers.
Well, Wesleyan this weekend, they're at Wartburg. And then they got Central College a week from tonight to wrap up the regular season. Under 4 to go here in this third quarter. Shot clock at 10. Brown, left side. Entry pass to Stokes, denied. Picked up by Tramer. And the ball thrown away back into the hands of Kramer, who goes up and lays it in. And the basket will count.
Oh, my goodness. Got the ball. You just can't just throw it away. Oh, my goodness. Right into the Dewhawk. She's not going to get an easier basket than that. And then she compounds it with the harm. Ah.
That's called a gimme right there.
Oh, big time. And then she gets her with the body.
And hits the free throw.
Yep, you got to take a seat after that.
55-43. After this, still another quarter of basketball here.
That's the great thing about it.
Mack rescues the ball, tries to give it in the corner to Hinshaw, but it's turned over.
Too careless by Nebraska Wesleyan.
And how about Delgado with the hustle? Denies the pass, forcing it out of bounds.
Yeah, coach has to get Navratil back in this game, and she has to play every second until this game is over. That's just my opinion. I mean, we're just too careless with the ball. You know, sometimes you got to play with a sense of desperation and urgency.
Good ball movement that time. Stokes was open. Brown for a 3. Can't finish it in the rebound to Delgado.
Good block out by Delgado. And good job stopping Navratil so far away from the basket by Loras.
Gustafson. Skip pass. Mack for a 3 on the way. Off. Now Kramer in transition.
That would have been a big basket there, Jeff.
This has been Loras for the most part since the second quarter. 3 doesn't fall from the left corner that time for Eckhart. Now Navratil here on the other end. Mack will pull up for another 3. Can't finish it that time either. Kramer gets the basketball. Double team in the backcourt on her. And timeout called by Loras. 30-second timeout will be taken. We got 2:12 to go here in this third period. And a 12-point lead for Loras over the Prairie Wolves.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
There you see Ryan Garver, the reigning men's basketball player of the week and athlete of the week in the IAC.
Oh, you can believe that.
We'll see him and the rest of the Prairie Wolves in men's basketball coming up in our next game as Schrader makes the basket for Loras on the other end. Phillips, nice fake to the basket, and she can't finish it.
Ah, boy, what a move by Claire Phillips. And boy, that would have been a nice finish, particularly after the basket. Fake out. Oh, boy, just left it a little short, and she a little disappointed by that. Now I got to make 2 free throws.
Phillips hits the first one.
And we challenge her to come on today. And step up, and she's the leading scorer for this ball club at 10 points, which is not good.
Free throw good.
It's great that she's contributing, but if Claire Phillips is your leading scorer, that means something is wrong. And that means particularly Navratil isn't putting the ball in the basket the way she should. Stop the ball.
Hutchins to the basket. And Oberman tracks down the rebound. Loras on all cylinders tonight. They have just been so sound and well disciplined from the tip-off of this game until now.
And I misspoke. I said they won 6 of 7. They won 4 of 6.
Good movement again. Oberman unable to finish there. Back the other way. Navratil for a 3, off. Hutchins with a rebound underneath.
Navratil 3 of 8, 3 of 9 now in this ball game. That's a big shot.
Here's Brown in the corner for a 3. Followed her shot, but Navratil takes it away. A foot race with Oberman. Navratil to the basket, up and in.
There you go. That's a nice job on the rebound, on the hustle, the run out, the deuce. Navratil now with 10 points with the 4th quarter coming.
10-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. From the left side of the key, Oberman.
Nice job of turning away from Delgado.
We've mentioned her name so much tonight. Addie Oberman was one of the key players that Wesleyan had to stop. Down to 6, down to 5. Ball turned over underneath. Loras with 2, with 1. Half-court shot from Hutchins, going to go wide right. And we are through 3 quarters of play. At the break, it was a 9-point lead for Loras. Now it's at 12, 59-47 after 3. Back after this on LNK TV.
And we're back at the home of Maria Wright, who just scored major points by recycling. Let's go to replay. Look, there's a package.
Dick, starting April 1st, corrugated cardboard. See that ripple? It must be kept out of the trash. It's not garbage.
Both the garbage can and the recycling bin are open. Maria takes it to the bin. It's good!
Maria uses easy curbside pickup, but you can recycle for free at any public drop-off site.
Join the team.
And take it to the bin. Learn more at recycle.lincoln.ne.gov.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
You know, I was just thinking, if this gig doesn't work out for you, you got a future in calling how to dispose of cardboard properly. By the way, that does start again April 1st, where you got to separate your cardboard.
Yeah, I knew at some point in time the word would get out. I'm the cardboard meister.
Well, you know, you and Dick Janda work pretty well together.
I thought they were going to get you. I'm surprised they didn't get you for the spot, so I wouldn't be taking all the flack by myself.
Well, they never reached out to me at all about it.
Your agent is too tough.
Dick was available. Our agents don't negotiate the way we want them to.
Foul off the miss that time on Loras.
I need a new agent now. Well, I guess not. He got me some gigs, so
I did see that ad the other day on another channel.
And when did you stop laughing?
I don't know if I've stopped at all. I kid, of course. Pick and roll, but Phillips will take the jumper.
Claire
She
Phillips.
knocks it in.
And we said it at the outset that she needed to come on, and boy, has she come on. 14 points for her.
10-point lead, 9:20 to go in the ball game.
Boy, a little push off there.
Hutchins stepped through off the glass and in.
Oh, my goodness, look at that. That wasn't a Euro. She crossed a couple of continents with that step.
61-49. Here's a three from the top that doesn't fall. That one taken by Bailey Holgren-Meehan. Down inside. Schrader bottled up. Extra pass. Chapman for a three. Short.
Oh,
but
look what I
Hutchins
found.
is there for the garbage and puts it in.
Look what I found.
63-49.
Sometimes better to be lucky than good.
Navratil to Phillips. Navratil will take the three off.
That's what they're looking for. That was the offense. Coach Dixon's happy with it.
Now we got a collision, and Phillips is going to be calling for the foul.
Like the effort. You know, Ann Schulte not in the game here. Again, she gave so much that hustle play. We usually see her diving into the bench and running, falling out of bounds. And Claire Phillips obviously is mirroring much of that. So is there still time, Jeff? Yes. Down 14, it looks like.
With 8 minutes to go, you bet.
Got to step it up here. Got to get stops.
But the momentum has been in favor of Loras for this and practically this entire game. 15-footer from Hutchins, and boy, she has really come on strong.
Boy, that was spot on there.
And the lead back at 16. Here's a three from Holgren-Meehan. She can't finish.
And that's what Loras, that plays right into Loras' hands. The players other than Navratil and tonight Claire Phillips.
Well, it's all about identity. Loras knows what they are. Wesleyan is at a point where they're not sure what their identity is at this point in the game.
Not tonight. Whoa,
shot clock at
look
3.
At that.
Here's a three from Borzowski that misses, and the rebound to Wesleyan. Navratil with a step through, gets it to go.
Whoa, that was nice. That was nice.
Wesleyan will burn a timeout, 30-second timeout, 14-point lead still for Loras College.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. Yeah? For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
.6:56 to go in this one. And Loras College out of the timeout. They turn the basketball over.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now, if you're Wesleyan,
you got to capitalize. That's
you have to. You're at a critical point where there's still some time to work with. But now you got to turn up the tempo just a tad.
And this is where Navratil with 12 points. Got to get herself free. Right there.
There it is from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Scupa tried to battle for the ball. Its last touch, though, off of Loras.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. And again, when she sees that, she gets around that corner, right around the free throw line. She's good from mid-range as well. Got to make it.
Off the inbound, the curl.
Oh, what a
Phillips
steal.
got her shot blocked.
That's a great job by Eckhart.
She toes the line, rescues the ball.
Well, that would have been a big basket right there, Jeff. And Eckhart with a great defensive play.
Chapman in the lane, Schrader. Eckhart. To Stanek. Shot clock at 4. Stanek missing it. Offensive board, and guess who? You guess it, it's Hutchins.
Well, that was just an effort play right there. Wesleyan had to stop, but no. Hutchins says, I'm going to get the junk on the offside and put it in. Got to be a little bit sense of urgency here. You're Wesleyan. Teardrop.
Can't fall for Navratil. Schrader with the basketball for Loras. Here's Stanek. Far corner, Eckhart. Skip pass. Nope, thrown away.
We got a one-man cheerleading squad here.
I'll give him credit.
We're gonna get it. Coach Wellman's looking at him like, we hope you cheer like that when we're playing. We're gonna get a shot of him next time when he gets up here. We're gonna this guy. If it's up to him, Wesley's gonna win this thing.
Sheeta picked up her pivot foot and turned the ball over.
Ball security. You know, we talk about it in any sport that we broadcast. We always talk about ball security. Football, basketball. Got to take care of the ball.
Closing in on the 5-minute mark of this game. And the way things are looking right now, a postseason bid is in doubt for Wesleyan. Brzezowski misses a 3. Here come the Prairie Wolves the other way. And Nishida with a good telegraph that time for Kramer to take the ball away, but she went out of bounds with it. But
got to get over the top with that pass. A little bit on the line. And again, we've already mentioned the length of Loras. Nice job getting back. Haven't gotten much from Gustafson tonight. 2 points so far.
She's been very quiet. Forcing up a shot, missing it, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, hey, you got to do what you got to do. And we mentioned her name, and she said, hey, listen, they're talking about me. That's not a move that she's usually going to make, but makes the defense, makes the officials make the call.
It's the first one.
Get them from the line. And still, Tramer's been struggling tonight, Jeff. She has not gotten off the schneid, if you will.
No, she's been very quiet offensively. Gustafson hits the second free throw.
Now this press has to pay some dividends. Has not thus far.
Oberman.
Yep.
Challenging that time. There's a travel on Stanek.
Players take that little hop step before you put the ball down. You got to put it down first.
So with about 4:20 to go. And this is getting slowly farther and farther away from Wesleyan to even try to come back. Mack from the top. Here's a 3.
Oh, the rainmaker. And she's done that multiple times today.
9 points for her, all from behind the arc. Now within 11.
Boy, straight on too, wasn't it?
Loose ball picked up on the far side by Kramer. Now a foul on Audra Tramer of Wesleyan.
That's number 5, I believe, on her. She's got far more fouls than she has points tonight.
So
just a tough night. Just one of those nights,
She'll take a seat.
Yep, just a tough night for her.
Well, it's a tough night for the team in general. I mean, they just have not been able to execute their style of play.
Yeah, but I mean, Tramer, yeah, you're right. Tramer, you know, a 6-point a game scorer.
Shot short that time by Stanek. Back the other way. Here's Mack.
And we could have used those 6 of those points. Question is, how much longer will Navratil be on the bench? He's got to get back in this ball game.
Here's Delgado. Runner missing it. Again, she's been more productive in taking aim toward the basket. Again, she's a 3-point threat. Three minutes remaining. Nice lob inside, up and in.
Nice
Basket
patience.
Counts for Stokes.
Yeah, nice patience as well. They didn't have her on the first look. Scooper had her boxed out, and then they just waited, and she came open and gave it to her. And the longer they keep scoring, the longer it takes for Navratil to get in the ball game. Unless coach calls a timeout.
Here's Delgado, missing it.
The iron unkind.
Hutchins. Lauren Stanek. Here is Mackenzie Kramer. And the way things are going right now, John, this is all but over with. Shot clock at 8.
Look at that.
Here's a 3 on the way. Off, no good for Miranda Chapman. But guess who? Hutchins with the follow-up and draws a foul.
Well, Hutchins has been just yeoman on the offside there. And, boy, she's got 18 big points here, Jeff. And I do mean 18 big points. 6 of 7 from the field, 6 of 6 from the line, 12 rebounds. And this is not, you know, we didn't talk about her much in the open.
No.
Schrader, Oberman, but Hutchins has come on here tonight, and boy, I'll tell you, 19 points, almost 100% from the field and 100% from the line. She's played a ball game.
2 minutes left in this one, and the lead at 16. Double team over here near side. Scupa inside. Holgren Meehan, who gets a basket. And Loras just simply trying to spread the ball out and keep it away from Wesleyan the rest of the way here in the final minute and 35 seconds. Schrader to the basket, jump ball.
That's a good job of just grabbing at it.
Take a look at this again. There you see it.
Hop step. Well, hop step, she grabbed the ball. Now Wesleyan got to make a move here.
Here's Navratil to Mack. Back to Navratil. Delgado, extra bounce pass thrown away.
Was that for Holgren Meehan or was that for Scupa? It was for nobody.
It was really in no man's land at that point. But this is tough. I mean, this Wesleyan basketball team had a great start to the season, but in conference play, it's been kind of a rough year.
Yeah, kind of fallen off here of late.
Under a minute to go, and Loras, who's in 5th place in the conference, will come away with a big win as Chapman gets the feed, and she finally scores tonight.
Another easy one.
Timeout called by Loras, and their lead at 16.
Loras shooting 55.8% from the field tonight. And again, those points inside the paint, let's take a look at that. 44-22 points in the paint. That'll get it done.
Not even close.
That's half. They doubled the output of Wesleyan inside. And give credit to them. I mean, they're long. They make it difficult to get the ball inside. And that zone really, really made it difficult for Wesleyan.
40 seconds to play in this one. Gustafson will take the 3. That's off. Delgado keeps it alive. 2-second differential between the game clock and shot clock, but Wesleyan will take the loss here. So they move the ball around. Here's Mack for a three. Can't finish it there. Offensive board for Gustafson, goes back up. Blocked by Schrader, who comes up with the basketball. And all they need to do is just hold on to the ball and pick up the win here, as Loras College will come away with a 74-58 victory over Nebraska Wesleyan. The Prairie Wolves fall to 13-10 overall, 4-10 in the IAC. Loras will improve to 14-8, 6-7 in the IAC, and it looks like Loras has secured at least one of the 6 spots in the IAC women's tournament, and things look really grim for the Prairie Wolves. This was a game that they had to win tonight to really get in
and
to
against
that
the
postseason tournament.
And against a team that you might need a tiebreaker against. You gotta win. And so, give credit to Loras tonight. They did a tremendous job, and give credit to Hutchins, who stepped up big with 19 unexpected big points tonight.
What a performance. Her and Oberman had a great night tonight. She had 22 points, and that's what helps teams win ball games, and other players stepping up make a big difference too.
Yeah, big time. And Navratil, she struggled today, Jeff. 5 of 14. She got 12 points, and we got 4 points for Gustafson, nothing for Tramer, and Delgado gives you 5, Mack gives you 9. Just not enough against a good quality team like this.
So there you go. There's the final tonight. Nebraska Wesleyan falls to Loras College 74-58. Our thanks to our entire Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network crew for bringing you this broadcast. We'll have the men's game between both these teams coming up. So for John Harris and Jeff Moats, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. More of Nebraska Wesleyan basketball coming up after you see this.
This LNK TV Sports and Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network broadcast was made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University.